We've all been there. The desire to truly know what the opposite sex wants, their desires, their dreams, their cravings, and so on. It's natural to be curious about it after all. Finding out someone's desires can help us weave our way through their heart. Every single person is different. Their dreams and wants are usually driven by their background, everyday circumstances, upbringings, even small day-to-day conversations can change someone's views on life. But there are certain things that are universally wanted by women, and even men too. In this video, we will be talking about certain desires that all women long for, and what you can do to help fulfill these said desires. As always, before we even continue to help a woman fulfill their desires, you must remember to do it with utmost sincerity and respect. Before we go any further, please do not forget to hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed to our channel yet and are interested to know more dating tips and tricks and how to become the better you, please do hit subscribe. Here are 7 things all women long for. Number 1, respect in all forms. This is very basic and serves not only as a foundation for romantic relationships, but all relationships in general. A profound respect for everyone is a must in the eyes of women, and rightfully so. Being uncouth, ill-mannered, and lacking courtesy is a sure way for anyone to be regarded as unattractive. Mutual respect is what drives relationships, be they platonic or romantic, forward. The understanding that the other person has their own desires, dreams, and emotions. This understanding fosters a nurturing atmosphere within the relationship. Women value being seen and appreciated for their individuality. Beyond stereotypes and preconceived notions, recognizing and respecting their distinct perspectives, talents, and interests fosters a sense of self-worth. Encouraging the expression of one's true self allows for a more fulfilling and authentic existence. However, it shouldn't stop there. Respect isn't restricted to other people. One should also value self-respect. Without self-respect, it's even more complicated to move forward with relationships. Abuse, manipulation, and heartbreak all stem from a lack of comprehension of the self and defined boundaries. Remember to build up an unbreakable self-image. Number 2, empowerment and self-actualization. Women empowerment is nothing new. It's a historical movement that spans centuries even before the modern ideation of it was established. It's not surprising to find that women, throughout history, have been vastly underrepresented, from folk heroes to scientists and leaders. The modern woman yearns for self-actualization, and it is best to give her the necessary space to become the best version of herself. Do not ever try to bulldoze your way through a woman's dreams and force her to make you a priority. If she's for you, she will make time for you and even include you in her plans. If not, then don't take it too harshly. There are a lot of women in the world, and there is one person who can match your own dreams and priorities. A glaring mistake most men make is to control how their partners behave and move about. This erases any form of authenticity for women and enforces a lack of autonomy which, in the long run, is detrimental to the well-being of any individual. Forcing anyone to lose sight of themselves just to fit your worldview is a surefire way to repel them away from you, and if you are their partner, it can even drive them away. Number 3, emotional well-being. Being emotionally stable is a must for any lasting relationship. Moreover, emotional stability also helps in making sure someone can function properly in their day-to-day routines. Therapy, healthy communications, and openness are necessary in developing a healthy state of emotional well-being. A holistic desire for well-being encompasses emotional health. Women crave environments that support their overall wellness, whether it be through healthy relationships, self-care practices, or maintaining a balance between work and personal life. Feeling physically and emotionally nourished contributes to a sense of vitality and fulfillment. Allow her to be vulnerable and exhibit empathy, especially when she falters. Be her safe space amidst all the chaos of the world. Because in the end, what anyone really wants is to feel secure. Number 4, harmonious relationships. Thriving relationships are the way they are because of a fundamental knowledge of all involved parties' inner strengths, weaknesses, desires, fears, and other details that encompass their entirety. A harmonious relationship entails an appreciation of the differences between everyone involved. Women often crave a harmonious interplay of give and take, where both parties feel valued and supported. Balancing personal space and shared experiences contributes to a healthy and sustainable relationship dynamic. Relationships are, after all, two-way streets. And if only one person is giving, then it isn't a relationship at all. Be there for her as much as she is there for you, and you will never her no matter what happens to the both of you. It's not that hard to do, just be consistent. Number 5. Consistent and continuous growth. As humans, it is vital for us to grow from our past selves. There is an old saying that goes, "The worst place to be in is in the same place you were a year ago." The constant striving for self-improvement and interpersonal development is an axiom of life. People who do not make the effort to grow from their past tend to be irreconcilably difficult to maintain any serious relationship with. Granted that others may find it hard due to mental health. And in this situation, they should be supported. Continuous growth entails a willingness to learn from past mistakes and conceptualize new ideas to make life easier for yourself and others. Embracing change, learning from experiences, and evolving as individuals contribute to a sense of fulfillment. The journey towards self-discovery and improvement is an ongoing process that fuels a woman's inner drive for growth and development. Number 6. Lasting trust and emotional security. It is hard to trust anyone in this day and age. Everyone has their own ulterior motive, their very own skeletons in the closet. It's unavoidable. It's a fact of life. But there is a way for one to make this workable. Women tend to become distrustful around men, mainly because of societal realities and previous experiences. So, it is important to always maintain their trust once it is earned, as earning it is a very difficult process that one has to undertake. Trusting someone for women, as much as it is for men, is most often a shot in the dark, based on gut feelings and perceived patterns. There is emotional security and physical security. Emotional security involves a person's innermost, well, it's already in the name, emotions, where one places their trust in emotional stability on one person. Physical security, as the name implies, involves a person being safe with you physically. This involves being free from all forms of violence. Number 7. Authentic connections. Finally, women crave authentic connections. A lot of men think that all women are very much into emotional games and the like, but that could not be farther from the truth. Many women value authenticity in their relationships. That means do not play around with her feelings. Be sincere in everything you do. The right woman will see who you really are and will love you for it. Do not force yourself to be someone you are not, just to feel a connection with someone. It'll all turn out badly in the end for both of you. Being inauthentic from the get-go will only lead to a growing mistrust between the two of you. Be genuine. Be yourself. Those were 7 things that all women desire for. I hope that you were able to take some notes from this video. Remember to always be kind, be yourself, and be empathic in your journey towards finding the right woman. Note that these are just guidelines and that everyone is different. It's a long process, but finding your partner will be worth it in the end. If you found this video helpful, do not hesitate to send it to a friend in need. See you in the next video.